Hello everyone and welcome to another One Punch Man the Strongest video. Today we will be looking into buff gears. So for buff gears you can actually access it through the characters, the gears and the buff gears. So why are buff gears so important is because it actually gives you a lot of stats onto your character. So for example right now my RMG has a 474,000 attack, and if I were to remove it, I only have 379,000 left. So actually, just by having one buff gear alone, it will actually give you a significant amount of stats. And if you, let's say, compare to your normal gears itself, it will only give you up to 30%. However, by having a buff gear, it actually gives you 35% guaranteed attack. And also if let's say you are able to wash a good lines for the attack percent, you can actually increase it by a lot more. So we will talk about how to wash later on. However, right now I'll teach you how to obtain the gears itself. So you can actually obtain them through the exploration over here, and go to Conqueror Challenge, Nightmare, and form a team. So if you don't see a team, you can straight away create one. And you can do a world invitation and also invite your friends. So take note that this one is a cross server. So even if the person is from another server, you can still actually invite them through the Discord itself. Next, we'll be talking about the different types of buff gears. So for buff gears, it's actually split into three. One is the faction card, the level card, and this one is the level card and this one is the type card. So for faction is pretty much only two, hero and monster. Then for the level is split up into a lot. However, is three main types. One is the monster, whereby everything is classified into their disaster level, and the hero, which is classified into their rank. So you have your A, B, C, and also your S class. Then for special, such as Garo, outlaws are pretty much, they will be using special cards. Then for type is basically your high tech, grappler, duelist, and also esper. And now we'll be talking about how to actually wash the buff gears itself. So for washing of buff gears, you actually probably is a good idea to plan maybe 1 month ahead. So if let's say you know that in the next month you have your another character coming out, you will actually want to wash for it. So my suggestion is always start with the DPS, followed by the strong support, then anything else. So for DPS, most likely I'll be raising up this Genos to be coming up to my arena team next month. So in this case, I will actually be washing for his buff cards today. So I will teach you how to actually wash for it. So number one, you need to look at the character stats under Awaken. So if let's say he has attack, crit damage, most of the time he's actually a DPS class. Then if you look at someone like Kabuto, whereby you give HP, block rate, and block, this is a defensive character. So if let's say I was to wash for an offensive character cards today, I will be putting my cards over onto Kabuto. If let's say I was washing for defensive cards, I will most likely put it on Genos. However, for today, I'm actually gonna put it on a Child Emperor, which is also an offensive class. So in this case, I'll go into buff gears, I'll take out, and I'll look for HP percent that is totally clean. Then from there, I'll just put it on. So just to make sure, oh, this one is actually a used stock buff card. So in this case, I'll actually use something else. Okay, I will. Okay, I'll just use this one. Yeah, so this one is unused. So how you wash is basically you just click on transform until you open up all the 5 stats. Okay, so once you have opened up all the 5 stats, you can go ahead and click on reset. So you want to do 100% reset, and you just straight away reset. Then from there, you go ahead and do it again. So ideally you want to look for the HP percent for the stats itself. Then once you're ready, you can straight away lock it using the logs. So how you obtain the logs is through these more purchase right here. So each week you can obtain up to 5 logs. However, because I already purchased one, so as of now I only can purchase 4 that's remaining. So if let's say you're planning to wash for the maybe 2 lines or 3 lines of the maybe HP percent or attack percent or speed percent, is a very good idea to uh, have your logs ready. So in this case, I will just, for the purpose of this video, I will just reset it, but usually you want to lock it. But because I do not have enough logs left, so I will just go ahead and reverse it. Now, so in this case, okay, so in this case, for my next reset, it will cost me 270 diamonds. So for 270 diamonds, if let's say it gets too much for you, then in this case it's time to dismantle the card. So how you dismantle is basically you raise up the stars by 1. Then from there you remove it and you go to your gear bag, you press dismantle. So this is the card that I was watching for just now and hit the 270 diamonds. So in this case, I'll go ahead and dismantle it. You want to do this because inside your bag you will actually have a lot of buff cards. So you want to use it as much as possible until you realize that okay, maybe now the diamond cost is too much for a reset. So you just reset one more time, the last time, and start it up. Then from there, dismantle it. Yeah, and also for the tip itself, the one that you put a defensive card on the offensive character is actually quite decent considering the amount of good draws that I have been making recently. So definitely try it out. And if let's say you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. With that, thank you for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.